Hey everybody, this is just going to be a quick video, hopefully about 10 minutes or less. This is just going to be a review of 3 different buys that I made today. They just all kind of lined up perfectly. So one of them, I had been messaging this person for a couple days about some video games that they had, and they finally messaged me today and said I could pick them up. So that's one of the buys. The other one I noticed this morning, and then the other one I noticed while I was out picking up the first one. So they all happened within a span of about 2 hours. So it took me about 2 hours to pick everything up, and it is super hot out here, but it took me about 2 hours to pick everything up. And I think I drove about 85 miles in total. We spent a total of $375 on all of this stuff, plus the time and the mileage that it took to go there. I'll break it down as far as how much we paid per lot as we go through it, but let's get into it. Okay, so we're going to record everything in the order that I picked it up. So this is lot number 1. This was the most expensive lot. We paid $200 for all of this stuff. So we've got a 3DS XL, which is actually in really good shape. I don't think the screens have any scratching. Yeah, pretty much no scratching, and it looks really good. We've got a loose Pokemon X cartridge for the 3DS, an Animal Crossing New Leaf in the case with no electronic manual, and then the biggest hitter for the games, Pokemon White version, and this does have the manual and it's authentic. So $200 for all this stuff. This one I had noticed this morning, and it was just listed for $200, probably about 15 miles away from my house. And I messaged him. He said I could pick it up in the afternoon. So we went and scooped that up. As I was sitting in the gas station with this stuff getting ready to leave, I noticed somebody had posted this lot, which we're going to call lot number 2, or I guess Game Boy lot, for $100. They said that the original Game Boy has lines on the screen. They upgraded it with like a modded screen, so it's brighter. See how bright that is? But when you put a game in, there's these lines right here. They go all the way down. So I'm probably gonna have to sell this for parts for not working. Not sure how much I get for it. But so they had all this listed for $100. Original Game Boy, Atomic Purple Game Boy Color, and this thing is in awesome condition, almost like perfect. I don't see a scratch on the screen. And then we have a power cord for the Game Boy, and then 6 games. So we've got Tetris. These sell pretty quick for about $15. Link's Awakening, Tetris Attack, Pokemon Gold. I did throw this in to see how it works. It does need a new battery, but other than that, this cartridge looks really nice. So we should get about $50. Bart Simpson, Escape from Camp Deadly, decently valuable, and then Super Mario Land. So all this for $100. We should be able to double our money off this stuff. Again, not sure how much this will sell for with the issue. Maybe $50, but we'll see. So that's lot number 2, $100. So far for the 2 lots, we've paid $300. Okay, lot number 3. This was the person I had been talking to for a few days on Facebook. They finally got everything together, and they wanted $75. So this is probably by far the best out of the 3 lots that we picked up today. $75 for everything here. We're gonna run through it pretty quickly. I'm gonna put comps up for everything that we reviewed today and try to give you an idea of the estimated profit after fees and shipping that I'm gonna make. Let's just go through the Wii stuff. So we've got a stack of probably filler games here. I'm pretty sure nothing good in there. Then I kind of separated out maybe some sold separately games. Wii Sports, definitely. Not sure about Mini Ninjas. Super Mario Galaxy, Twilight Princess, Need for Speed, I don't know about, and then Simpsons. So those are the ones that I pulled aside to either sell separately or investigate further. Next up, we have a Game Boy Color case. It's got like a bendable stylus in it, which is kind of funny, but cool there. And then another case down here for, it looks like a DS maybe, DS Lite, I'm not sure. Okay, let's look at the Game Boys here. So this Game Boy Advance is kind of rough. So if you look at this in detail, it's pretty discolored and dirty. It's got like some dirt in the L and R buttons, just discolored. Has a few scratches on the screen. I mean, not a few, more than a few, but a few more notable ones like this one right here. And it's missing the battery cover, and then it's got like tape residue from, I guess, when they taped the batteries in. So this is not in the best shape. I may try and take this apart and clean it up. I did throw a game in it. It does seem to work, but with this condition, we might get like $40. I don't know. So not the best condition. Then we've got a Game Boy Color. I'm not sure what color this is, like a teal. Not sure what it's actually called though. So decent condition, definitely not as good as that atomic purple that we just looked at a few minutes ago. But the screen's in pretty good shape. A few scratches, like one down here, but not on the actual screen part. And pretty good. So that looks good. We've got a light, I think, for the Game Boy Advance. And then let's jump into the Game Boy Advance, and DS games. Okay, so DS games, she threw these in. She said that she found them since we talked last. There's really nothing special in here. I was hoping there'd be like a Pokemon game in here, but if I had to guess, the most valuable is probably like Assassin's Creed. Maybe this baseball game. I'm not really sure, but I don't expect any of these to have a ton of value. These might go in my like DS lot that I'm building up to just like sell on eBay all at once. Then we'll move to some GBA games. So I think the most notable ones here, Sonic Advance 3, maybe Crash Nitro Kart, Wario Land 4, definitely. This is probably like a $45 game. Sonic Advance 2, Spyro, Season's Flame, Sonic Advance looks like 1, and that's all the GBA games. So some decent ones, about half of them I think will be worth selling separately. Maybe there will be a surprise in here for one of these, but I doubt it. Then the Game Boy games. So we've got Jungle Strike, Casper, Stunt Rally, King Griffey Jr. Baseball, Kirby's Pinball Land, Army Men Sarge's Heroes 2, and Donkey Kong Land 2. And then let's wrap this up. So 2 Wiimotes with the motion connectors, 2 nunchucks, a Mario Kart Wii wheel, and then 2 of the Wiimote rubber like cases or whatever. So that's everything that we scooped today. Just kind of worked perfectly. So you'll notice that there's that Mario Kart Wii wheel in there. And that's because they had a copy of Mario Kart and probably about 5 other decently valuable games that they wanted to keep. So that was kind of a bummer, but again, 75 bucks, you can't really beat 75 bucks for all that stuff. So not going to complain. Would have been awesome to get those additional games even for like 100 bucks or something, but it didn't work out. But awesome scores for today. Like I said, we spent 375 bucks. I don't know what the profit's going to be. We're going to have it up right here as the estimated profit after shipping and fees. And like I said, this was just a quick video on a Sunday afternoon when I was able to scoop up in about 2 hours and driving 80 miles. So as usual, I appreciate everybody watching. We've got more videos coming up. I just need to get them edited and out. And I will see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.